I had my whole day planned out. I was gonna film my 2023 favorites today. I was gonna do Get Ready With Me with those products. I was making a dress for the video this morning. Then I went out for lunch and ran into the Essence Chili Vanilly collection at the Dutch drugstore. Usually they are like 2 months later than online shops that I had been stalking for this collection, and then all of a sudden it was there right in front of me. They just put it in like it was all new. The display, there were only like a few things that got sold, but everything was still there, and I was so excited about this collection. Actually, I thought it looked really cute, so we're gonna do this video now. We'll see if I have time for the rest. For today, it's coming this week or next week for sure, like those videos. We gotta have the 2023 favorites, of course, but now I'm just really excited about this collection, so let's dive in. All right, I already swatched everything, and I have to say it looks very promising. It just all looks very cute. It's chili vanilly. I don't know exactly what they mean by that, but it's just kind of like rose gold, kind of like cute pinkish vibes, which I like. First up here, I have the Essence Chili Vanilly Lip Mask with Shea Butter. I've been trying a lot of lip masks, and I actually quite liked the lip mask from the Winnie the Pooh and Catrice collection, so it might be that I like this Essence one as well, even though it's another brand, it's a sister brand. This is 01 Let's Get Cozy Honey. It smells a bit like vanilla, but kind of like in the Essence, plasticky Essence way, if you know what I mean. If you've tried Essence, it's kind of like cheap makeup-y, but it can still be good. I do like the look of it. It looks kind of like milky, and for some reason, sometimes it just gets me. By the way, I usually don't buy drugstore makeup in store because everything has already been used and swatched. Usually, but now it was all new, but it did take like 30 minutes to get these stickers off. So if you see any sticker residue, I did my best, but it's still all a little bit sticky. So what I usually do if I have a tub of lip mask like this, or just any lip balm lip mask, and there isn't a like spatula with it, which usually doesn't happen, I just take the back of my nail and we're just gonna go in. I'm just gonna show you. Just gonna take a bit like so, and I'm just gonna apply this. Oh, it's very buttery. Oh, that's very oily buttery. It's not thick. It's very much feeling like a lip oil on my lips. Okay, very interesting. It's thin. It feels thin. I have something in my teeth, of course, always. Okay, I hope that didn't bother you for the start of the video. It's thin. It's light, but it feels quite good. It looks quite good. I am just someone with very dry lips, like such dry lips. So I do like products, lip masks like this that feel a little thicker. So I don't know if this would be like my night treatment, but it could be like a thing that I put on my desk to just add a little bit of the hydration throughout the day. I feel like it looks quite kind of like glossy, so that is nice. All right, I think it is time to move on. Or should I? Okay, I think I'm gonna leave this on for a bit. I'm gonna go off camera and kind of lay down a base for the two liquid eyeshadows that we have in this collection. These are the Chili Vanilly, what is it called? Oh, liquid eyeshadow, just liquid eyeshadow, and we have shade 01 Not So Basic Vanilla, and then we also have shade 02 Vanilla Vibes Only. In the swatch, I swatch 01 first and then 02 next to it, so you can really see the difference, because looking at them like this, I don't see a lot of difference, but them swatched out, like there is a bit of a difference in texture and undertone. I feel like the second one was more opaque and the first one was a bit more like sparsely sparkly, but we're just gonna try it in the eyes. Gonna put something down, a little bit of eyeshadow first, and then we can go and apply that. All right, I just took a little bit of the shade Dada from the Nabla Side by Side Nude Baby eyeshadow palette, just a basic cool toned, kind of like shaping your eye shade. And now, I don't know what I wanna do. I feel like I wanna try 02 first, so the one in Vanilla Vibes Only, and this This says blend with fingers, so we're gonna do what they say. I don't wear a lot of liquid eyeshadow, so we're gonna see. That looks really pretty. Oh, that is really nice. Feels very like cooling liquidy. I'm just gonna blend it with my finger, as they say you should. That looks really nice and sparkly. Okay, I'm gonna zoom you in a little bit so you can actually see what I'm doing. I feel like I do have some time to kind of manipulate it a bit. It's quite easy to blend, and it's kind of like this wet look shine on the eye. I really like it. That's really pretty. I did not expect something like this, but that is actually really nice. Okay, and then we're just gonna do the other one on the other eye, because I feel like that is the easiest way we can kind of compare, because I also want to be able to tell you if you should pick up both. Of course, this is a very affordable collection, so it's not like it would be a bad thing to buy something a little redundant. Like, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. But let's see. I don't know about this one. I don't know if I feel like it's very different. The thing is, the second one feels a little bit more, as I said, sparse. This is 01 Not So Basic Vanilla. I keep saying the names because I can imagine it can get a little confusing. I feel like it's kind of not sticking that well to the eye. Maybe that's also the lighting. Yeah, I think it's the lighting. Just a little bit more of a topper shade, and this one is a little bit more opaque. I don't think you need both. I would say grab the 02. I like the one the best. I don't know. Do you see much of a difference? Like, can you tell me, could you tell me which one is which? They're really pretty though. I'm also gonna put a little bit of the 01 in the inner corner. And I am gonna be a rebel and blend a little bit with a brush, because I feel like, why can't I? Maybe it will work. I feel like that also works. You can blend it with a brush. Just add it a little bit. And of course, I'm gonna see and let you know. I feel like, is it sticking? Like so. I'm gonna see and let you know if this crease is really bad on me. I have really oily eyelids, and so it could be that the crease is really bad on me. And then I can tell you what the wear time is. Like, I don't know if I can tell you today, but I will be telling you as soon as I can. Like, there will always be new makeup updates for new makeup. I'm gonna let this dry a little bit. And in the meantime, I want to take off this lip, and I want to put on the Chili Vanilly Color Intensifying Lip Balm. When I swatched it, it turned kind of like a light pinkish stain. It says lip balm stains your lips soft pink with vitamin E and sweet vanilla scent. I feel like the vanilla scent is a little bit like this drugstore cheapy plasticky vanilla scent. It's not like amazing smelling. One thing I have to note about this that kind of already bothers me is that when I take off the cap, I have to be really careful because I keep nicking the lipstick, because it is like higher than the bullet. You cannot turn it all the way down. So that's an issue for me. I do really like the feel of the lip balm once it sinks, or the lip mask, once it sinks into the lips. It feels really nice. All right, let's very carefully take off this cap. I'm sure I'm gonna nick it again. Oh, I don't want to. Did I succeed? Maybe kind of. At least it's cheap. I'm happy it's cheap, otherwise I would be really mad. Okay. Let's see how bright this goes. I immediately see a change. Kind of like a soft cool tone pink. I wouldn't say it's super hydrating. It's a very thin feeling product. I would just use this maybe as a stain if I like the stain, if it doesn't get too bright, and then use something on top. That's kind of my plan, because we also have the Chili Vanilly lip glaze, and I want to use that on top once I kind of know what this becomes, like how bright it becomes. Okay, we're just gonna leave that for a second. I think it is time. It's a bit of a weird collection to think of the order I want to do things in, but I think it's time now first to to try the Chili Vanilly Brightening Under Eye Cream. And this is an eye cream with a tint. It has a light coverage, it brightens for all skin tones. I don't know, I feel like that is always a very bold claim. And then it's in this little tube. What do I want to apply this with? I want to grab some sort of brush, concealer brush. And I'm just gonna put a little dot on the brush. And let's see. I'm not someone who deals with very dark under eyes, under eye bags. I get my 8 hours a night. So let's blend this out. Gonna take my finger a little bit as well. How do I feel? With, without. The lighting from this side is a little different, so I will fix it a little bit, but I feel like that looks like subtly fresh. It's a subtle, fresh difference, and I quite like it. I quite like it actually. We're gonna do the same on the other eye. I just put a dot on the brush and then I start kind of blending that. It's really thin and it's very lightly pigmented. I do like this tone of peach. I don't know if this is gonna be for every skin tone. I have my doubts about that. I feel like that's a very, very bold claim. I feel like a little goes a long way. I don't really need, I kind of need half a dot, but that's hard to get. Maybe I should just put one dot and then go like this, like put a little bit, like half on each side. Okay, I hope it's not gonna be too creamy, but so far it looks good. We're gonna see how it dries down. It does feel creamy, but I have to say I quite like the finish of this. I quite like how it looks. I do feel like it feels like it looks fresher. So far, so good for this collection, for sure. I'm just gonna go off camera, fix a few things on my face, so we can move on to the face and body highlighter. I think I want to put on a cream bronzer and my brows mascara first. Alright, so I added a little bit of shadow liner with the Nabla palette as well. So I felt like there was a little bit of dimension lacking, so I used a little bit of Flemish as a shadow liner. I used the Maybelline Sky High mascara and I just realized that I didn't do my brows yet. One sec. Where was I? I was telling you what I used. Oh, I also used the NARS Laguna 01 bronzer. I really like the way this little lip is looking because it's very subtle, but it is a color that I like. It is subtle. It is just adding a little bit of light to my face, a little bit of brightness, which I enjoy. Now, the thing that actually surprised me a bit when I swatched it was the Chili Vanilly Face and Body Highlighter Stick in shade Glow with the Flow 01, of course. And I just thought, wow, that's something else. Like, that's different than what I expected because it looks very purple. It's kind of like a iridescent purple highlighter. It shifts purple, so we're gonna see how that looks on the face and if that will even look good. So I do like a bit of a purple highlight if it's the right formula. Grabbing this highlighter brush, and that actually is quite nice. It is subtle, but like it's purple, so do you want it to be super crazy? I do see a little bit of sparkle on my face, but I feel like there's enough glow to the product to still make it look like not chunky, but there is some visible sparkle for sure. It's a little bit of a sparkly highlighter. Okay, we're gonna add a little more. I do think that the way of applying this is a little awkward for me personally. I would have preferred it to just be in a stick, even if it is also for the body. I just feel like that would just be like my preferred packaging. It looks quite cute, doesn't it? Like, this is just my skin with some bronzer and with the under eye cream, of course, and then we have the highlighter. I think it depends on the lighting, but yeah, there are some shimmer specks in there. Okay, let's do the same on this side. I don't feel like it picks up anything. It's a little bit, it feels a little balmy. It feels creamy. It's not like this tuggy highlighter for sure. Do we like it? Do I like it? What do I think? Sometimes it's a bit hard to see, honestly, in studio lighting with these types of products. Like, sometimes you see different things in real life in the sun than in this, like, lighting setup. It's an interesting product. I'm just gonna apply some blush on top and see how that kind of meshes together. I think this one is really gonna go with the vibe. This is the Etos Mono Blush in Pale Rose. And this is a matte blush, so it will not alter the glow. At least we can see that the glow that we see is from the highlighter. Okay, I went to look in the bathroom mirror, but it was hard to see. Like, the sun is already down or going down. I mean, it's tough out here, but I wanted to kind of show you, I wanted to see if I can show you with more direct light. Like, I can definitely see the sparkle, but it kind of looks like this wet look. And I don't know, I think I like it, but it is a bit sparkly. It's definitely a bit sparkly. I cannot deny that. It's a bit of a, like, subtle party highlighter because the color is kind of subtle, the sparkle is kind of subtle, but it's definitely not your basic nude champagne soft highlighter. I don't know. See for yourself, judge for yourself. We have one last thing to try. It is the Chili Vanilly Lip Glaze. This looks so cute. I love this shade and the look of this. This, it says it's a shade 01, home is where vanilla is. Okay. Lip gloss with vegan collagen substitute, a vitamin E and sweet vanilla scent, of course. The vanilla scent of this one is like, it's the strongest vanilla scent of the bunch. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. It's kind of fresh. It's not super artificial like some of the other products. I am just gonna put this over the stain because the stain it's just very subtle. It is very flattering though. I have tried lip stains from Essence, I believe, that looked very drying and very like uneven. So this is the glaze. Oh, I like the texture. It is thin, but feels hydrating. It's not goopy or anything. It is very subtle. Like, it seems pretty sparkly in the bottle, but on the lips, I don't really see sparkle. It just looks glowy and slightly pinkish. That's really cute. That is really cute once again. All right, so this is gonna be the finished look, and I actually think that this is one of the best Essence collections that I've tried. Usually I'm not that big a fan of Essence collections. Like, in the collections there will be a thing or two that I like, but then an eyeshadow palette or a lip product or whatever, there will always be things that I don't like. I feel like all of this pleasantly surprised me. I don't feel like any of this is bad at all. I actually really like it and I think the look is super cute. Okay, let's go over it. I actually really like the substance of this lip mask. I think it is a little bit more light and airy, a little bit more oily, but because of that, it does really sink into the lips and it still feels hydrated after it has sunken in. I feel like this is a very good, like, throughout the day kind of lip mask for me. The Brightening Eye Cream, I don't see any creasing. I didn't have to set it. Or, there's a little bit of creasing. Okay, maybe I should set it, but I will just do a little bit of blending and that works fine. I do like the way it looks under the eyes. I was just kind of naive not setting this, but I feel like if I set it then it will probably be fine because it, like, for the rest it looks fine. It just went into a little line here. I like the shade of this. I like the blend of this. I like the way how it made my eyes look a little bit fresher. I can actually see myself using this more. Then we have the Chili Vanilly Color Intensifying Lip Balm. This is subtle. It feels nice on the lips, it looked nice on the lips. It's just a nice stain that you don't feel like it's gonna go everywhere, but it just adds a little bit to the lips. Especially for the price, I think this is a cute lip product. It's definitely, like, a nice one. And then we have the two liquid eyeshadows. I really like the look of these on my lids. I just would say don't buy both of these, you really don't need it. I'm usually the person that will say like you need both of those. Like the subtle difference, you will see it, but with this I just feel like you can see that I did two different eyeshadows on my eyes. Like it looks like the same eye look. So I would say go for 02 because I feel like that one is just a little bit more impactful and a little bit more opaque. I really like the wet look, the shine, the sparkle of this. I'm gonna see if it actually stays on my eyes because I have issues with cream and liquid eyeshadows. Then we have the lip glaze. I think this is a cute product. It just looks kind of like a soft, nice, subtle, pinky glow. Just like an easy on the go, blindly apply it lip product. Pretty cute. And the more I look at the highlighter, the more I actually like it, especially on this cheek. There's just something about the way the light is hitting here that I like. It's a bit sparkly, but when you really put the direct light on it, it does look very flattering. It doesn't look chunky. So I actually quite like it, and it's like, it's purple, but it doesn't look too colorful. It doesn't bother me. It's just a little like fresh. Alright, that's gonna be everything for this collection, for this video. I would say I really like it, and especially for the price, like these are some really cute products. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe, and then I will see you in my next one. Bye bye.